UAE Emirates domestiques with stomach problems and fierce breakaway fighting meant that the break had a big chance today. It was a soft uphill finish to Orcio Millet. We had this in 2020 where Roglic won a group sprint of the GC riders. It's 6k 7% rolling terrain before a category 1 in break formation. That would be important for EF, for Carapaz, and for Quickstep for Valentin Paris-Pantra in their fight for the KOM jersey. So they want no break gone, or at least them in it, for this summit because it's 10 points on not that hard a climb. But it's split. This is it a breakaway? Is it a peloton? Schrodinger's peloton or breakaway. Pogacar's in it with Del Toro. Yeah, I think Schelmoser and Ayuso, one of them misses it. Some GC guys did. The break then reformed out of that group. Pogacar had Vermeer, Schwellens, Yates, not really able to help McNulty neither. And so he was managing it himself. EF missed this group, and it's got some big boys in it. Arensman, Jorgensen, I think Castrillo, Johannesson, Engelhardt, Gregoire bridges across. So EF, they have to get across. Healy there's a little valley before the next 25-minute, 5% climb. He's in the middle of it in that valley. And then a group with Quickstep. Sturven pulls Valentin Paris-Pantra and Favaka. Carapaz you couldn't see. He tucks into the back of that. And that saves his race right there, that move from Quickstep. We get to that 10k climb. And then it's up to VPP and Carapaz to do it themselves. Bernal's moved across. Raul Garcia Pierna's in there. Schmidt's in there, but he's got a teammate ahead. But they get across. And that's bad news maybe for those in the breakaway that Carapaz is now there. But for Pedersen, he's got a teammate and he's made it. The climbs are pretty much over. There's 25 points on offer. Not for free. He's had to work for it, but no one's going to sprint him for it, and there's no Jasper Philipsen then. So Pedersen fights back in the green jersey competition, does a fantastic job today, does all he could. But after that, Trek cede control. They're not going to win the stage. Simmons was behind, but he didn't get a chance to come back. Engelhardt anticipates, and straight after that intermediate sprint, there was no real cooperation. Johannesson jumps to Jorgensen. They start pushing immediately. Castrillo flicks the elbow. Aronson's trying to get there, but it's two big guys working. Engelhardt's not fully committed. He's got Schmidt behind. He's a bit tired. He's still doing a good job. And then Garcia Pierna bridges with Schmidt, and this is it. I thought this group of 5 was gone. Engelhardt pulls full gas for his teammate, who's probably the favourite in that group, and then Carapaz jumps across. That was a huge effort he had to do with VPP in the wheel. VPP was cooked straight after that little hill, but Carapaz saved his race there. If he doesn't jump there and he's stuck in this group, it's all over. Ineos miss it with 2. Arensman and Vacek sort of pull with Gregoire for a bit, but they're not coming back. Yates, a bit better today apparently, but still suffering. Wellens finished 2 minutes inside the time cut. We'll see if that affects the race tomorrow. McNulty didn't finish the stage. Jorgensen attacks. He tries to anticipate not wanting to go to the finish with Carapaz, or at least the base of the final climb. And Johannesson responds once again. Schmidt marks it, and Carapaz, he was all over it. VPP was marking him. Carapaz was isolated, and he had a target on his back. He had to really mark everybody. He just wants to get to the 7k uphill as fast as he can. But the truce was broken. They start to soft pedal up that 7% climb. Garcia Pierna comes back, but they're all really wary of each other. Johannesson not pulling. VPP's just taking the KOM points. Carapaz tried to sneak him on the line or take them ahead of Schmidt, no one was letting an inch go to the wheel. And in this valley, Johannesson, who'd been man-marking Jorgensen, he's at the car. He goes back and Jorgensen attacks at the same time. But again, Carapaz is all over it. And so we're going to the final climb. You don't often see this in Grand Tour stages because normally there's pressure from UAE, but they weren't able to go for the stage today. Normally there's too much pressure for this cat and mousing. Normally there's a domestique. Normally there's 2 guys where they can attack at the bottom or something. But 6 guys on 6 different teams with 6 different objectives, all kind of equally matched. At least that's how they perceive themselves on paper. No one wanting to give any advantage away. And through this hairpin, Carapaz, El Hagua de Tulcan, drops the hammer. VPP is explosive enough to respond to the first attack on 7%, 4Ks to go. So we're about 10 minutes from the top. Jorgensen and Schmidt have to pace themselves back. Johannesson drops, he'd lose 2 minutes. And Carapaz, that's just the first attack. Schmidt gets there. He starts to turn the screws again outside of that hairpin. Then he stops. And he has a look at them. Has a second look at them and thinks, I don't like the look of you guys and how you're behaving. And he senses weakness, attacks a second time, and with no response, gives them the third look, and that's it. Carapaz won stage 17 from the breakaway, whereas him against Simon Yates in 2024 on Super Dev Louis, similar climb, similar stage, and he was good enough to win there. And if he's got no Tadej Pogacar chasing him behind, normally he wins from these situations. Big win for Carapaz. EF, we've been hunting for that all Tour de France, and they're rewarded. Schmidt and Jorgensen second and third. In the peloton, I didn't really show you anything because not much happened. No GC guys lost time, except Carapaz leapfrogged into the top 10 via the breakaway. So he wins the stage 45 seconds ahead of Schmidt and Jorgensen. Then VPP, Johannesson, Garcia Piana, Castrillo, Lenny Martinez, Evenepoel, and Pidcock rounding out the top 10. In terms of GC, Pogacar 4 minutes 32 ahead of Remco before Alpe d'Huez tomorrow. Remco's got 2 minutes 20 on Del Toro. I think both of them, I think everyone on the podium will be happy with they are. Sykes, though, 20 seconds behind Del Toro. Surely he or Decathlon will try to make a bid for the podium. Otherwise, I think that's pretty set where GC is. Maybe Pidcock over Martinez. Hope you enjoy the video. See you with the recap tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.